Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
TV
juices
Match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Savinho knocks it out wide.
Back into the middle.
Kökçü. And that was very necessary. They get a throw in. And it's Kökçü. And here's Totti. Nakata. Conte. And this is Totti. Kökçü kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Totti. Oh, nice touch. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kaká! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Gabriel.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Looking for options for movement.
Just the goalkeeper. Shot at goal! Goal!
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
After 17 minutes is number 9, Hirotoshi Nakata. Hirotoshi Nakata. Hirotoshi Nakata.
Hong Kong are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Savinho. Savinho.
Kong are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the cross comes in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Kong find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Oh, what has happened here? He's a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. And it's Nakata. And this is Totti. It's Totti! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti!
Hong Kong are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Savinho. Totti. Nakata. Duan. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Totti. Totti! He's put his foot right through that one. That'll be a throw. And it's Kukçu. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kalimwendo. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Kaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He can run onto that. And this is Totti. Real chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 38 minutes is number 5, Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti! Francesco Totti!
Hong Kong are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Doan. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. Oh, it's a great ball. Can he finish? Foot in. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kukçu. Conte. Strong running down that left flank. Kaká gets into a good position. That's good play. He has a look up.
There will be 3 minutes added
Quick to
time.
recover this. Doan. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a cute ball. And there's Greengrass. Takes a shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 5.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And it's Totti. Now it's Kalimuendo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be made aware.
Well,
that
for me, it's a
smoking
lead
is
that's
only
thoroughly
permitted
deserved,
in
Peter.
designated
They've
areas
been
within
quicker
these
to pretty
grounds.
much everything so far.
Everyone,
The only
please
thing
welcome
you've got to
our
wonder is,
players.
how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Hong Kong are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Here we go again then. He's in a great position here. He's through, now is he in? Conte. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kaká picks it up out wide. Decent chance! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 5.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Francesco Totti. Francesco Totti.
Opts for safety. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's well spotted. Doan, out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Kaká is flagged offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Good take and shot, surely! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 53 minutes is number 9, Hiratoshi Nakata. Hiratoshi Nakata.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Douane. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's managed to get rid. Douane. And they can counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Douane. There they go, hunting in packs. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Douane. And it's Conte. Gvardiol. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 5, Francesco Totti. Number 24, Savinho.
Palmer
Number 6, Conte.
knocks it into space.
Number 9, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number
And here's
10,
Kukçu.
Pekin.
And the shot!
Coming on the field.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Number 21,
Vitinha. And he's following up! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 8, Vitinha.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vitinha.
Kalimwendo. Out to the left it goes. Joelinton. Well, that looks a decent ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Just about up to 75 minutes. He is through here. Douane. Calimuendo receives it in a good position here. This looks promising. He has found the... Great chance! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Frankfurt, after 76 minutes, is number 20, Doan.
Eintracht Frankfurt making consecutive changes here. Burkhardt getting the call here in what
Substitution in
can be
progress.
interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Duan. And it's Kukçu. That has been knocked clear. Kukçu goes short. Big chance! Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 21, El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf.
Looking for the run. That was good alertness. Now it's Nauf. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Passing is crisp and sharp.
6
He's
added
looking
minutes
wide.
has been
Now it's
indicated.
Nauf. Played into space. Spread neatly. That's a throw. Kukçu. He's in a good position here. And the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
That has been slung wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Joe Linton providing an outlet on that flank. Raul, brilliantly cut out. Spread out to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's that, the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.